Bindi Irwin has undergone major surgery for endometriosis in the United States. The daughter of the late Steve the Crocodile Hunter Irwin spoke for the first time about her decade-long struggle with the disease in a lengthy Instagram post on Wednesday morning. The 24-year-old conservationist, who shares daughter Grace Warrior, 1, with her husband Chandler Powell, also posted a confronting photo of herself in a hospital bed after the surgery. The crikey. It's the Irwin star said she had spent 10 years torn apart by the pain and knew she had to have surgery because she couldn't live like I was. She explained how the surgeon from the Second Endometriosis Center in New York City had removed a total of 37 lesions and a chocolate cyst, a term for a cyst filled with menstrual blood. The practitioners at the Second Endometriosis Center typically perform surgeries at Lenox Hill Hospital, on the Upper East Side of Manhattan. Endometriosis is an often painful condition in which the tissue that lines the uterus also grows outside the uterus. There are a wide variety of symptoms. Pain can affect areas ranging from the abdomen and lower back to the pelvis and vagina. Other symptoms include painful sexual intercourse, abnormal menstruation, nausea, bloating, and pain with bowel movements. Bindi at first wasn't sure if she wanted to discuss her health publicly, but decided to speak out because she hoped to help other women struggling with endometriosis. She also wanted to draw attention to the fact doctors often do not take the condition seriously enough, noting how one physician had once told her the pain was just a normal part of being a woman. For 10 years I've struggled with insurmountable fatigue, pain and nausea. Trying to remain a positive person and hide the pain has been a very long road, she began. These last 10 years have included many tests, doctor's visits, scans, etc. What is endometriosis? Endometriosis is present when the tissue that is similar to the lining of the uterus, womb, grows outside this layer and causes pain and/or infertility. There are a wide variety of symptoms. Pain can affect areas ranging from the abdomen and lower back to the pelvis and vagina. Other symptoms include painful sexual intercourse, abnormal menstruation, nausea, bloating, and pain with bowel movements. The only way that the diagnosis of endometriosis can be made is to undergo a laparoscopy and have a tissue sample taken. There is no cure, but treatments such as hormones and excision surgery are available. Source: Endometriosis Australia advertisement. Bindi continued, "A doctor told me it was simply something you deal with as a woman and I gave up entirely, trying to function through the pain. I didn't find answers until a friend, Leslie Mosier, helped set me on a path of regaining my life. I decided to undergo surgery for endometriosis." She said going in for surgery was scary, but I knew I couldn't live like I was, adding that every aspect of her life was being torn apart because of the pain. To cut a long story short, they found 37 lesions, some very deep and difficult to remove, and a chocolate cyst, she continued. Bindi revealed her surgeon's first words to her after she woke up from the procedure were, "How did you live with this much pain?" She said having this validation from a medical professional after years of having her pain brushed off by doctors was an indescribable feeling, before going on to thank her family and friends who had encouraged her to find answers. "Thank you to the doctors and nurses who believed my pain," she added. "I am on the road to recovery and the gratitude I feel is overwhelming." The DWTS champion went on to address the ways the pain had affected her life, and how she had tried to mask the problem with positive social media posts. To those questioning the cancelled plans, unanswered messages and absence, I had been pouring every ounce of the energy I had left into our daughter and family, she said. Things may look fine on the outside looking in through the window of someone's life, however, that is not always the case. Bindi also warned against asking women about their family plans, because you never know if they are struggling with a condition like endometriosis, which can affect fertility. Please be gentle and pause before asking me, or any woman, when we'll be having more children. After all that my body has gone through, I feel tremendously grateful that we have our gorgeous daughter. She feels like our family's miracle, she said. I am aware of millions of women struggling with a similar story. There is stigma around this awful disease. I am sharing my story for anyone who reads this and is quietly dealing with pain and no answers. Let this be your validation that your pain is real and you deserve help. Keep searching for answers, she concluded. Bindi's brother Robert, 19, praised his hero sister on Instagram, writing, "I am so proud of you. It's been a long battle through a decade of pain, but you are finally on the road to recovery. I am so happy you can have your life back. Endometriosis is a horrible, crippling disease and too many women endure this in silence, or are never even diagnosed. Bindi, your story of resilience is a beacon for women around the world who are suffering, and it's a wake-up call for men too. It's everyone's responsibility to be allies for women's health and help spread awareness. You never know who's suffering in silence." Her husband Chandler, 26, said, "You are my inspiration to be as strong as I can be in every aspect of life. Seeing how you pushed through the pain to take care of our family and continue our conservation work while being absolutely riddled with endometriosis is something that will inspire me forever. The greatest gift of all is knowing that you're out the other side of surgery totally free of endometriosis. I cannot wait to embark on this new chapter of life with you," family friend Emmy Perry added. "Sending you love and comforting hugs. You are an inspiration through it all. Love you." Bindi has spent her entire life in the spotlight as the daughter of celebrity wildlife conservationists Steve and Terry Irwin. Steve, known to millions around the world as the Crocodile Hunter, died on September 4, 2006, at the age of 44 after being pierced in the chest by a stingray while filming a documentary on the Great Barrier Reef. Bindi was just 8 years old at the time. Following his death, Steve's family, including his children Bindi and Robert, widow Terry, and son-in-law Chandler, have continued his wildlife conservation work at Australia Zoo, on Queensland's Sunshine Coast.
Now